Hi everybody, it's Maya and today we are here with a new video and we are going to be reviewing some brand new e.l.f. makeup as well as some other new makeup products to my collection as well. Even though they're not as new to the market, they're new to me and I want to review them for you guys and show you what I've been enjoying the past couple of weeks. So as you know, I haven't been posting for like 3 weeks now. That was not planned, but of course, if you can tell on my voice, I've been sick. It's not just a cold. I thought it was at first. Turns out I had COVID. I don't think I'm like contagious anymore because it's been 2 weeks. Been dealing with that. That's been hell. Didn't expect that. I don't know where I got it from. I'm assuming from work. Yeah, I can finally taste and smell again. I haven't been able to for the past couple days. And it's been really awful because I've been buying Starbucks and I couldn't even taste it, but now I can. Also, my sister, if you guys don't know, we do share a room. We're twins. You know, we've been in the same room for like over a decade. And, well, our whole lives, but this house specifically. She's finally moving out with her girlfriend. And I'm going to have the room to myself, so in a month from now, I will probably not have this set up. It's going to be a white wall. I'm just going to paint the room white. Probably going to have a different setup going on, so it's going to look a lot better. So yeah, I'm excited for that, to finally have a decent looking background with my videos. For a primer, I'm just going in with this Glow Recipe Dewdrops. It's just like the best thing that's been working for me lately. It's so moisturizing. It smells delicious, and yeah, I just trust it as my primer. Now for the star of the show, I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow here, and my phone fell. And yes, this is slightly too dark for me. I don't know what I was thinking. This is shade 2 actually, so it's the shade Fair. I could probably go to shade 1. I didn't want it to be too light for me, but I didn't think this was going to be too dark either. Now, if you guys don't know what the e.l.f. Halo Glow is, where have you been? This is everywhere. I think everyone has bought this because it is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, the thing you see everyone using underneath their makeup, and it just looks so stunning. And e.l.f. came out with the dupe for it. I would say the coverage of this is kind of like a skin tint, where it gives you something like it. Honestly, there's like a little bit more coverage in this than some of my skin tints. Like, this is more pigmented than the Glossier skin tints, and I would say it's around the same coverage as probably like the Undone Beauty skin tints. So I have been wearing this on its own as my foundation, and I've just been going in with concealer. It is beautiful. My makeup has been looking so pretty the past couple of days, or weeks I should say. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now. My first time using it, I didn't go in with a primer underneath, so it kind of emphasized my pores. But once I went in with the really moisturizing primer slash moisturizer, this just looked perfect on top of it. The applicator is basically like the Rare Beauty wand. I know the Hollywood Flawless filter the wand is a lot smaller, but this wand, as big as it is, it doesn't really carry that much product, which is a good and bad thing. Like, I wish it carried more product, but you don't really need a lot when you're using this. So the way I've been using it is I've just been taking it all over as if it's foundation and blending it out like it's foundation. So as you can see, it is a little dark for me, but once it's all blended out and once I have my concealer on and the rest of my face, you can't really tell. Like, I just blend it right down into the neck and it kind of just blends right in. But I do know in the winter time, when I lose my tan, I'm definitely going to need to buy another shade. So I'm probably going to pick up shade 1 if it's not sold out. And as you can see, it's not covering up too much, but it also isn't doing nothing. Like, I think that this coverage is really pretty. It like covered up my redness, which is usually my biggest thing. That's basically the only reason why I ever wear makeup on my face, is just to mask the redness and discoloration in my skin. But it gives a really pretty glow. It doesn't make you look oily or anything. Like, I don't look disgusting and greasy. I just look like I have a healthy glow to my skin, and it's stunning. If you guys can see the up close, it does not emphasize any texture or pores, especially if you moisturize properly. And yeah, I think it is beautiful. I love it so much. It's been a part of my routine every single day. I have not worn foundation in the past week or so because I've just been using this in concealer, and yeah, I've been really loving it. Yeah, e.l.f. is stepping up their game so much. I have a bunch of new products from them, and I've been loving every single one of them. Like, it's very much giving like Sephora makeup. So, not a new product, but I'm just going in with my Flower Beauty concealer. I have been loving this concealer, especially paired with Halo Glow, because this concealer is a little bit more full coverage, if you can't tell from those little swipes. Also, the shade of it, I think, goes really well with the Halo Glow, because it's not too light, it's not too dark, it's kind of like my perfect skin tone. So mixing these two together, it balances the deepness of the Halo Glow and helps bring my normal skin color back. I also feel like I don't have to apply as much concealer when I am wearing the Halo Glow. I don't know. The past couple of days I've been doing really intense eye looks. I've been venturing out and like getting kind of crazy with my eye looks a little bit more. Doing lots of fun colors, colorful mascara, which I will be doing today. Just because my base doesn't feel as heavy, so I want to do more with my eyes. Does that make any sense? Like, if I'm wearing heavy foundation, then I want it to be all about the skin, and I want to look more natural. But if I'm wearing a lighter coverage foundation, I tend to do more crazy things with my eye makeup and blush and stuff. Putting this along the jawline, just where it meets my neck, just to sort of bring my color back. And obviously I need to blend with a sponge, but that just did a good job of brightening up my skin and basically cooling it down. Another new product from e.l.f. is their luminous putty blushes. I think this is the shade Bermuda. It is sort of just like a perfect rosy color for the cheeks, and I love the putty blushes. I'm so happy that they came out with this sort of luminous version, just because it's so, like, I love glowy cheek products, and that is the shade Swatched. You can see the little glow that it's giving. It's not glittery, it's not even shimmery, it just has like a glow to it, and it looks really beautiful and high-end on the cheeks. So I will be taking this on this e.l.f. I think this is like a bronzing brush. I can't find it online anywhere. I picked it up at CVS though. But I love this brush so much. And I just like stipple it and then swipe it along the cheeks. And I might go in with more once I'm done powdering. I just wanted this to be underneath. It's not too luminous. Like, if you're not a fan of glowy blushes, like if you just prefer a matte blush, you still probably will really like this because it's not glittery at all. There's no trace of shimmer on the cheeks. It's just like, it just gives you a really healthy looking glow, opposed to the matte ones that are just strictly matte. I'm going to set my face with the Rare Beauty powder really quick. I've been loving this powder too. It's just my go-to. I definitely need to pick up some more because I will be running out soon. This powder does a really good job of also perfecting the skin. If you feel like you have too much texture, like I just felt like I had a lot of texture in my forehead, if you go over that with this powder, it does sort of mask that and smooth it over. It's really nice. I'm going to apply a kiss more of this blush, just right over here. This shade too is like the perfect blush shade for me. It definitely is one that could be worn every day and also with every look. I do want to pick up more shades though, just to have them, because I really love the formula of these putty blushes. And then for highlight, I'm going in with the Rem Beauty highlight in Miss Venus. You know how fan brushes were like hated for the longest time? Like at one point, everyone was using the fan brush, and then everyone was like, why are we using fan brushes? They don't do anything. I don't know. I kind of like it. What I've been doing is just like doing this, and the product is like on the base of it, and then I just hug it along my cheek, and it gives a really like seamless blend. Like I kind of am understanding the hype around these now, or the hype that used to be on them, because it's not giving you a highlight in a specific place. It's kind of just applying it all over your cheek very naturally, and it almost gives an effect of like the highlight is in your skin. I don't know, because when you think about it, like if you're actually glowy, you don't have just a stripe of highlight, you know? It kind of just goes all over your cheek. I don't know, I've been enjoying the fan brush lately. I didn't buy it intentionally, it came in a brush set, so I figured why not get some use out of it, and yeah, I've been really enjoying them. So if you've been watching me for like a year now, you know my favorite eyeshadow primer is the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. I finally got my hands on a new one. I had my other one for over a year, and I was like struggling to get any sort of product out from it. Been loving this eyeshadow primer. It has a subtle tint to it, so it does kind of mask any problem areas on your eyes, and it makes your eyeshadow last all day. It's 20 bucks. It's pretty expensive, but it lasted me over a year, and yeah, I recommend this one. Now let's move on to another new e.l.f. product. They just released these no budge cream eyeshadows, and I picked up one shade. I just got this lilac one. Stunning. You can wear these as eyeshadow, you can wear them as eyeliner, which I've never done before, but based on the consistency of these, I really think that they would make a really good eyeliner. They should definitely release more crazy shades, because I think they only have this lilac one, and then white, black, and then more like neutral shades. But I think these would be a really good hit though. Like they perform really well and they last on the eyes all day. I haven't had any issues with this creasing, fading, nothing. Just it just works. So basically what you need to do is warm it up with your fingers a little bit, because the consistency is pretty tacky. It's almost sticky, but then once you apply it, it just blends out really smoothly. And yeah, that's the purple shade. It is completely matte, and yeah, like, and as you can see, once it's sat down and dried down, once you stop moving it, basically it does stay in place and it sets. So it's a really great formula, especially if you want to do eyeliner with it. But I've just been using it as eyeshadow. So what I've been doing is I've been taking a little bit on my finger and then just kind of like pressing it into my eye. I have not tried this with a brush yet. I think just working with your finger is honestly the best way to do it. This shade too is very, very versatile. I feel like you can just wear it on its own like that. You can do eyeliner with it, or you could take this with other eyeshadows and kind of create a look. I've been doing like pink looks around it, purple looks around it, brown, like any shade that I use with this purple just makes it pop and look so pretty on the eyes. My goal for today's look was to create kind of like a purpley blue look. I also put in these butterfly clips to match it. So because I'm also going in with blue mascara, but yeah, so I'm gonna take this Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm gonna pick up this blue shade right here, this darker blue shade. But what I'm going to do is stamp it into my classic eyeshadow shape. Just the thing that I always do. Just to create definition on the edge of my eye. Regular powder eyeshadows do apply normally on top of this cream eyeshadow. Once it's set in place, it no longer feels tacky anymore. It just feels like a regular eyeshadow. Okay, yeah. So instead of picking up the matte version, I went for the shimmery version right here. It's basically the same shade except it has more shimmer to it, and it seems to blend more nicely. So I just am layering that on top. I don't know, shimmery shades just tend to blend better than matte shades usually. But as you can see, the two different eyes, you can really transform this lilac shade into a lot of things. Like if you were to put pink around it, it would make it look super, super pink and fun. And if you put, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. I honestly cannot wait to get my own room. Like, I'm very sad that my sister is moving out because we talk about everything. Like, that's my best friend. Like, if you guys have a twin, you know how that bond is. But at the same time, I'm happy for her, and I am glad to have my own room. Me and Donovan were supposed to move out. We're supposed to be moving out soon too. And you know, with me and him moving in together, I'm obviously not gonna have my own room. Me and him are gonna have our room together. So now I get to finally see what it's like to have my own room because I've never had that ever in my life. So that's the eyeshadow, and just to give some more spice to it, I'm taking this Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector in the shade Quartz. This is my favorite thing ever. It's a highlighter, but I use it as an eyeshadow topper. It is the most stunning thing you can put on your eyes. It's also trending on TikTok. So, yeah. But my lighting in my room is not the best, but if you see this in more natural sunlight or artificial makeup lights, it looks beautiful. This isn't anything new, but I'm just going in with my Black Magic eyeliner in warm brown. I don't really think I need eyeliner today, but I'm still gonna do it. And this eyeliner is so pretty too because it's brown and it's also super matte, and I think it just complements my eye color way better. It's not as dark as black, and it's just not as harsh. So this is not new, but I did get it in my last Ipsy bag. This is the Item Beauty Boost Juice Dual-Ended Lash Primer. Yeah, that's what it says. So this lilac side is the lash primer. So you put this on your eyelashes because it's gonna give them lots of volume. And then you take the blue side, which is a blue mascara, and it's lengthening. So you just coat that on top, and it gives you volume and length in one, and it also makes your lashes blue. And the blue is not like a crazy blue. It looks black in this kind of lighting. However, if you were to step out into the sun or just in certain angles, the blue will reflect, and it looks so beautiful. From far away, it looks like you're just wearing regular mascara, but then when you get up close, it's blue. And yeah, I love mascaras like that, or any sort of makeup product like that, because it kind of is like a little detail that someone wouldn't necessarily notice unless they were right up in front of you. So I'm going to take the lash primer side. It's literally just a lash primer, and we're just going to coat the lashes pretty generously because this is what's going to give them the volume. Also, it somewhat coats them and makes them lighter too. So if you do have dark lashes like me, the blue will show up really nice over top of this because it's giving it something else to grip onto other than your dark eyelashes. Okay, for some reason, always on this side, it looks way more intense. But now you're going to take the blue side, which the wand looks different because it is more like a lengthening wand. And the blue is just so electric. It's so pretty. And then you just coat this right on top. And this mascara, I don't know if Addison Rae has another mascara just like straight up black that's this formula, because I don't know what it is, but I've never had a mascara coat my lashes as beautifully as this one does. Like, it literally has length and volume in one, and it makes my lashes look so long and just pretty just right off the bat. Like, you don't need two coats with this mascara. Like, look how crazy that is. And that is that. I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to fluff my lashes how I always do. Yeah, as you can see, it like looks black from far away, and then when you get up close, it's just a nice blue. And now I'm just going to manually curl my lashes how I always do, just to ensure that they stay curled all day. Maybe I should get a lash curler because I keep touching my eyelashes all the time, but what's the point in spending money when you don't have to? Like, mascaras rarely work this well for me. Like, it just made my lashes, like, they don't look like my lashes, they look fake. It looks so good. But last but not least, we have the final product, and it is the new e.l.f. lip stain. Ever since Fenty released their lip stains, I think lip stains have been back on the market, lip tints, all that. And of course, e.l.f. came out with one just to hop on the trend with everybody else, and it is absolutely stunning as well. This is in the shade Very Clean. So the packaging looks like this, looks like a little lipstick tube. Honestly, this looks like the mini version. I don't think it is. I think this is just what it looks like. But yeah, it's just a berry shade. I love lip stains, and especially when they're berry. So basically, you just apply it like it's lipstick or lip gloss. And make sure you really get those edges looking perfect, because it will stain. And then you just let it sit for about a minute, however long you want. You can leave it just like this and have sort of like a glossy stain, but this is a little too pigmented for me and it doesn't really match the eye look. So I'm just gonna let it sit, and then we're gonna wipe it off. So now what I do is I just take my finger and I just sort of wipe it away, and yeah, that's pretty much wiped away. So now when you do the kiss test, it doesn't come off, and it basically is like a stain on your lips. So yeah, you can leave it like this, leave it matte, or you can take your favorite lip gloss and do that. So that's what I'm just going in with this Ofra lip gloss and Golden Rose. It just makes my lips look so nice. And now you have a lip that is going to stay on all day. And that's the finished look. Give you guys an up close of everything. So that's the skin. We have the halo glow and the putty blush being the star. Oh, I didn't even do my brows. Oh, I'm just looking at my face like, what's different? Let me quickly fill in my brows. This is gonna change the game. How did I almost forget? I accidentally shaved too much hair off at this end. That's what I noticed. Okay. Damn, that would have been so bad if I didn't catch that. I would have been rewatching this video over, like, what the hell? You see how quick I just did that? Like, they're done. And now I just gotta take my Kosas air brow and just glue those in place. Okay, now we're done. Okay, that looks so much better. Damn, that was almost bad. Okay, yeah. So you have the Halo Glow and Putty Blush being the star, and then for the eyes, we have the e.l.f. cream eyeshadow, just making it the lilac moment, and then just some blue eyeshadow, and then eyes, you got Item Beauty Blue mascara, and then for the lips, the e.l.f. lip stain. And that's the finished look. I like it. I think that it's very intense and different, like, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, like it just feels cute. So yeah, this is the finished look with my cute little butterfly clips that you can't really see. Yeah. I also straightened my hair for the first time a few days ago, and I was supposed to film this video with my hair straight. It was straight this morning, but I don't know, I was looking at myself and I'm like, no, I need to have my curls. These are just, I use my curling iron, I know, but this mimics what my hair looks like naturally anyway, so yeah, that's why it looks so good, if you were wondering. It's not natural, that's why. But yeah, I think this looks really cute, especially from far away. It's just a cute look, and I feel myself again. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this too much? I feel like the lips are a little bit too intense. I could do a different color, but I don't know. I kind of like the blue and berry lips together. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really did miss sitting down and filming, and yeah, I really love all this new makeup. I have no complaints with any of it. The Halo Glow at the end of the day does not make you look oily, especially if you use the Rare Beauty powder. And yeah, everything else, like I haven't had any issues with any of this makeup. It's all super affordable. Everything I'm pretty sure sold at Ulta. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.